like not a advocate. Well, yeah, I suppose it's an avocation of coaches in general. You know, a lot of people go into the gym, and I guess they'll try things out for themselves. But A, there's a good potential that they may injure themselves, and B, that time and effort that's required for them to figure out how to do a certain thing to yield a certain result could be massively reduced if they have a really good coach to assist them in that process.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I've been training with Neil for maybe a year now.
Yeah.
And my strength gains have gone absolutely through the roof with him. And his knowledge is priceless, mate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, so I would advocate to anybody who's looking to get into any like sort of like strength pursuit to invest in a good coach. I would agree. And I'm sure I mean yourself, you have a coach as well, don't you?
Yeah, so I started working with Tom Martin last September, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was just after the GPC Brits, where I'd managed to hit 10 times raw body weight total. And prior to that, I'd been doing all my own stuff. I had the gym that I've got now, had that for a year or so, and started doing a lot more personal training, a lot more coaching. So I kind of pulled my finger out a little bit and applied it to my own training, and I got to a really good place. But then I just looked at it as I've been powerlifting for 3 years. I've got to this point where I am now. Where could I be in another 3 with the help of someone else that knows more than I do, or knows different things that I don't know?
I think that's a big one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially for us as coaches ourselves. I think there's I wouldn't say like a universal mindset, but I think a lot of coaches feel like they know everything, when in reality they most probably know a lot less than they think they do. So to be open-minded to that possibility of actually invest, even though you are a coach, investing in yourself by investing in somebody who maybe knows something different from you, has more experience than you. In my opinion, that can only help.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think you hit the nail on the head there. Just a lot of people who do coach, I think they either think they know everything, or they don't want to be seen to be asking other people for help.
Yeah.
And there's that many ways to go about what we do that I don't think that you could know. I don't think I'm sure, off the top of my head, Australian strength coach, I'm pretty sure there's still some stuff that he doesn't know, or things that he doesn't use. And I'm sure if he had a conversation with, I don't know, Tom Martin, I'm sure they would both learn things off each other. And
definitely, yeah.
I don't think there's any end product within the coaching, or in terms of knowledge, and just the journey of it all is kind of, there's so much more to come.
Exactly, because I mean, as a coach yourself, you're always learning, aren't you? Like in terms of, even when you're training people, there'll be certain things that you learn whilst on the job. I know for myself, there's been loads of, I suppose again, it's a case of trial and error. But then you notice certain things work better when you do it this way as opposed to that way. And then even the clients that I have might give me some advice, which sounds ridiculous as the coach and the person who's actually, being paid to essentially give your advice. But yeah, definitely there's occasions where my clients tell me things and I'm like, didn't know that, and now I do. Like, that's added to my knowledge base, which is great.
Yeah, I think it's just a good mindset to have generally, and I think that's another thing, or another aspect to add into what we were talking about at the beginning again, of being quite approachable and quite humble and open-minded, and I think it just shows that it's quite a good vibe to let off, that you're always wanting to know more and you're always eager to listen to and take the time to learn where you can. And I
Absolutely.
think the opposite of that it just comes off as kind of, you know, my way's the only way, and I just don't really, that kind of it's not something that I'm a fan of, to be honest.
No, I don't think it serves you as a person anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think you do right.